can't hold them. It's away!
Hello, greetings. You alright? Can you all hear us? I think you can all hear us. We unplugged the mic before we started and plugged it back in.
Yeah,
so hopefully we ain't got no static feedback.
So, yeah, if there is that loud, humming, awful sound that's a bit like my voice, then yeah, just let us know and we'll unplug it and plug it back in again.
Yeah. So we are today in
The new time.
No. Oh yeah. All right.
Talk new time. We're live
at 7.
at 7.
We're like the One Show.
Well, yeah, we're like legit.
I'm
I think we're more like Word.
Nah, the One Show. You know, with the hot Welsh girl.
Yeah.
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 Her.
The one that took over from Lampard's missus.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
It's like exactly what they did with her is they found a girl that looked exactly like Lampard's missus but was younger and was like, well, you're sacked, we've got a new one.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's bad.
And John has put us in the bowels.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Where are we?
Yeah, you know where we are, obviously. We're in the bowels of Kylo Ren's ship of some description.
Is it not Snoke's?
I don't know. It might be Snoke's.
I thought it was Snoke's.
And
one.
John's so clever. Kylo's meant to be stood like right in the middle of the shot.
All menacing.
And he's photoshopped him out, dude.
He's got mad skills.
Guy's got mad skills. And that's the balancer for his hideous looks.
Yeah, he's got skills, but he's fugly.
So, hello everyone. Thank you for bearing with us for 10 minutes.
Yep.
We are in like our new time slot. So we've had
It
to
took a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah, absolutely. We rustled Ash in 5 minutes before 7, so we had to run a little bit late. We got loads of giveaways this week.
Oh, we're going mental with this new time slot, this new Rasta and Ash.
Yeah.
We just thought we'd just give you loads of stuff.
Right, so if you're out there, what you want to be on tonight is you really want to be on the Twitch chat.
Or the YouTube chat.
How do they do the cheers? The cheers is on Twitch.
Twitch.
Right?
Get on Twitch.
Right, so what we're doing tonight, on top of our...
Alex Jones, Mark Ward's right. That's her name.
Yeah, that's the one.
We like
Mark
her.
Ward. I like Mark Ward.
Yeah.
Has he got his helmet? Or did he not? Did he pick it up? He hasn't. Is it still waiting for him?
I don't know.
It's waiting for you, bro, your helmet. Anyway, back to what we're here talking about. I went all into like my personal life then and my business. Sorry about that. Completely forgot I was live on air and doing an actual show. Where was I? So we've got the prizes for last week's competition.
Last episode's competition.
You
are now watching episode 22 of Rasta and Ash Talk
22.
X-Wing. They're the prizes from episode 21. They are promo cards. We talked about this. They've all got wicked full art pictures on the back, apart from Fane. And why is that?
Because he's wings open, wings closed.
Wings open, wings closed, which we really like.
We got that first of all.
Cool.
Next, I was talking about cheers. So on Twitch, you can do these cheer things, and they give you little pennies and this, that, and the other each time you cheer, which helps us.
Cool.
And so what we're going to do for all the people out there on Twitch and all the cheers tonight, the 5 people that cheer the most are all going to get this. They're going to get an R2D2 promo and a Proton Talk promo. 5 people. So get on Twitch.
Yep.
Get involved, because tonight because of this new time slot, we're hoping
we can interact more.
Is that loads of you are out there. We may actually have to get
multi-chat,
the Twitch up.
Well, it's got both the things there, but I can get the Twitch up as well. I'm
just
guessing.
because if it goes quick, we're going to miss it. So we want to interact with you a bit more at this time slot. Lots of stuff to talk about, but that's for you cheerers tonight. And then also,
this is the big one.
The big one is you have something. Is it Twitch subscription? It's on Twitch, right?
So as we've been pushing for a long time now, if you on Twitch, you can subscribe on Twitch, and we actually get a little bit of dough if you subscribe on Twitch. Like, it's wicked that you subscribe to us. Yeah,
for those of you that live in the colonies, is a colloquial term for money.
Monies.
Or moolah.
Yeah, cash monies.
Right.
And basically, if you've got an Amazon Prime account, you get a free...
That's it, Amazon.
Yeah. You get a free Twitch Prime subscription.
Yeah,
so it costs you nothing, well, by your Amazon Prime subscription, which you obviously pay for certain reasons. But if you are one of our Twitch subscribers, our Twitch Prime subscribers, your name has gone into a what will we say, into this deck box.
It's not got into a hat.
It's not a hat.
Gone into a deck
this deck
box.
box. And we're going to pull that out. So every month, so every second show, once a month, we're going to pick one of our Twitch subscribers, and they're going to win a prize. Yeah.
Absolutely, they're going to win a prize. And not a little prize.
No. So
No.
the winner of the first one that we're going to pick today. So one of you guys that have already subscribed to us, which we're
do this
thankful
once a month.
Yes.
So not every episode, every other episode.
Every other episode. And they're going to win that. You're going to get a Scum and Villainy conversion
That's
kit.
50 nicker.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad. You could give a donkey
You choke a donkey
hemorrhage.
on that, yeah.
Oof.
But so
Hey, donkey.
2019, we're coming out strong.
I like a donkey analogy.
Yeah, always good.
I
to get a
do. I
donkey.
find donkeys are good metaphors
Oh, okay.
because they actually happened.
What? Donkeys did. They did happen.
They did.
They
They're
did.
not just a metaphor.
They actually happened.
So
And then, so not only are we going to give you all this wicked stuff and chat to you live on stream, everyone that's tuned in so far, it's awesome. We shall interact a bit more once we get going. We've also got, tournament-wise, we're going to talk about Princess Leia. Oh, baby, what a tournament.
yes,
So
Highlight
we ended
of-
the year
highlight
on,
of Christmas.
Yeah,
for me.
we ended the year on a
Luke.
monster tournament. So 27th of December, anniversary of Carrie Fisher's death. We always throw the Princess Leia. You've seen us talk about it. This one was epic.
It was
Like-
so good.
We raised £2,500 in a day, like that close to Christmas.
40 people.
40 people playing X-Wing, store full of people. We ate together, we played together. We had a what did we have at the end? We had Tim do a quiz.
Oh yeah, and then we had a Star Wars pub quiz.
It was, yes.
It was wicked.
Yeah.
It was wicked.
Yeah.
Which the team that won clearly cheated because we should have won.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel affronted by their cheating.
They did cheat.
Led by what's his name, Ian Bin Laden.
You just can't trust
You
it.
can't trust him. Leading his liberation front.
So we've got
winning
the Leia to talk about.
Leia, and then we've just had yesterday and the day before yesterday,
Yeah.
which would be Saturday. We've just had Warlords tournament.
Both sold out.
Crowned 2 new veterans.
2 new vets, 2 awesome new vets. Couldn't be happier with who won.
Yeah, wicked. Really,
And
really good.
talking about events, I mean, what we had this weekend go, like the Saturday event I was there for, and it was insane. The room was brilliant. We had people from everywhere turn up, and I'm not. When I say everywhere, you'll see when we talk about who won on
Yeah,
Saturday.
yeah.
You'll see what I mean. We had people from everywhere, and Sunday I wasn't here, but Jesus, that was a party! Like loads of people.
Yeah, Sunday was awesome. Saturday was awesome this week as well. The tournaments are... So certainly a lot more of you are travelling to us now.
Yeah.
We're getting international visitors every month, and people coming from each end of the country every single month. So Warlords used to be like a kind of a small little meta that was very distinctive to our store,
Yeah, I've heard.
right?
So Phil brought it up in a while ago. I think in one of his blogs, and I don't know if it's Phil, someone's blog, when they mentioned coming to Warlords, and at the time it was 1.0, and it was like there's a lot of cannons there. You know what I mean? Because we were all just rocking the HLCs
And stuff like that.
smashing up the turret business, and we did have our own meta that we used to take around with us, didn't we?
But now, as it's devolved into this much broader, I think much fairer representation of what's going on, because people are coming with, all these lists. It's hard to talk and read, isn't it?
Yeah, you
It's
keep
really
talking.
hard.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
but it's got my name, so I feel like I need to read it. Hold on,
Yeah.
Rasta, when are we gonna some more
just
painting
more-
goodness on the Patreon?
Yes.
Brother, on Monday I'm refilming a whole nother set of videos.
Christmas just got in the way of everything. Yeah.
Any of you that contribute to my Patreon, when you meet me personally, come speak to me and I'll explain to you why I haven't done so many videos in the past couple of weeks.
But there's
when
a
you
lot
get that
coming.
personal explanation, you'll be like, it's all cool, brethren.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You're getting loads of stuff coming this year.
We've got big things go on in 2019.
Big things, all new things coming. So, but yeah, next video will be filmed next Monday, so expect it in about a week after that.
Yeah.
And I'm hopefully going to get 2 in the can, so we can have a couple rolling for you.
Yeah.
But they'll be regular now every month. And yeah, good evening to everyone that's joined us.
Yes, thank you for coming in and for spending your Monday night watching me and you.
Yeah, me and
crap.
you. So after these 2 events we're going to talk about, I would like to have a little chat about Resistance First Order,
Ooh,
because we've had these 2 tournaments now with them in. And
I must say, for me personally, you know, but not everyone away might not know. I only I've so since 2.0's dropped, only ever played Rebels. That's it, nothing else. When 1.0 was out, I loved my Resistance with a bit of Rebel mixed into it, because you couldn't you? And it didn't matter. So with the release of the Resistance, I'm a bit like, yeah, I've got Ray back. I've had a little play with it. I've had it out on the table like, hey, you've had a bit of Resistance fun. We're cool.
Yeah, well,
we're happy with Resistance. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, we'd like to touch on maybe some thoughts on the 28th and the upcoming points redress.
Yes.
And what you guys think, what we think needs fixing, blah blah blah. And then what, like, the big deal would be if on the 28th, which would be our next episode, hopefully by 7 o'clock in the evening they'll have done it. So we'll have it, and then we can be like, right, let's just talk about this.
Exactly that. We hopefully we'll be live with the points update on that day.
Absolutely.
And it could just be a big free for all. We can all kick off at the same time and complain about Vader not being changed.
Yeah, well, Vader better be changed. There's quite a lot of stuff that needs to be changed. Evening, Matt, with Ginger Wookie. Hello, everyone. If I haven't mentioned you,
we're talking about Vader being changed. We'll bring that up when we talk about it in a minute.
Vader needs changing.
Well,
there are quite a lot of things, I think, which we'll talk about when we talk about.
I'm
the
more
events.
of the belief that the Punisher will change from having a crew. The Phantom will change from having a crew.
I've never watched the World Cup draw.
It'll be like the World Cup draw. It will be like the World Cup
Is
draw.
that what happens then?
It's just mental when they're pulling them out and everyone's chatting about it. It'll be crazy.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
It's good.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If it actually went live.
Yeah.
Like it hadn't gone live, and 10 minutes into the broadcast, John goes, "Hold the presses."
I've got them.
I've got them, and he hands us paper like this. Breaking news.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Vader is now only 8 points.
Coming across the bottom of the screen.
And he's no longer limited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody gets a Vader.
Yeah, no longer faction restricted.
That's how they're going to fix it. Vader,
you can all have it. Yeah, that's it. That's a really good fix. You can all have it.
Yeah,
that's it. We're not fixing it. But you can all have it.
He's a keyword. He's on every ship already.
Yeah.
It's already in there. Vader. Fixed.
If there were 2 teams get the same score, I football like jokes are proper, like that. So let's do some tournaments.
Let's talk tournament then. What should we do? So, Princess Leia.
Yeah, of course we do. We'll go chronologically.
Oh, he's a good one.
Oh, Ash's nips go boing as soon as I say a word like that.
Right. So all I've got for Leia is the list.
Is this for Leia?
This one is this one.
Saturday,
So I've just got this list.
The thing with Leia is, honestly, so we normally like to tell you the top 3 lists, blah blah blah. But because it was Christmas, we didn't even stream it for a start.
Yeah.
And
did we stream?
No, we didn't. Did we stream, John?
We did.
We did stream it.
We streamed Leia.
But we didn't take any lists off people. It was just it's cool.
Yeah,
it was a little bit bust tournament.
It was so broken, the tournament.
It was quite broken.
That was our fault. We had this great idea, right?
Yeah.
Well, the amazing Matt Whittam had made us these outstanding range 1 bomb droppers with the hologram of Princess Leia.
You know, when she's leaning to R2D2 like that.
Absolutely stunning piece with Make-A-Wish written on it, and for our princess, they were just epic. And he made them for us, and we sold them for $5 a pop.
Right.
And all that money went to charity, right?
Yeah.
But then we also told everyone that once per game, you can change a single dice roll.
You can.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
can I use my Princess Leia to stop the kettle from boiling?
It's not the kettle.
Bloody Wookiees. Go and switch off that back to tank.
But not only could you
change
one dice roll, right?
It would have been amazing if you came back in a different outfit.
It's quick change.
Seriously, we've got to do that next time. Have tear off.
Yeah. I've seen them online.
Seriously.
I'll do that.
We're doing that.
But not only could you do it once per game, you could also regen it.
Yeah,
So you could pay monies.
Right, yeah. So this £5, yeah, that's right.
So it's £5.
Unlimited. We were thinking of limiting it, but it was it's for charity. No one will abuse it. I don't know anyone that abused it.
So £5 to change your dice roll. per game. Like, but you could do it as many times as you want.
So I don't know if any of you have ever heard me complain about my dice. It's not like I ever do. I never complain about my dice.
Never.
No.
You never even bring it up.
No. Yeah, I had £100 in my pocket when I started the tournament.
And when we did the thing,
And I hadn't like paid for drinks or anything out of my pocket, nothing like that. And in the fight by the prize giving, I had £10 left.
Yeah.
I spent £90
We had watch and
on
then he had
dice
nothing.
rolls,
Yeah.
and still got nowhere.
I think you were, well, no, if I remember.
I didn't do bad in that one.
Yeah, you were all good, mate.
Evening, Rich, and yes, I think this is a much better time slot for this kind of thing.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I like this. I'm not cool enough for this.
Yeah, you are, man. Do you know what? I seen a
last time we were driving, I picked my daughter, Scarlett up, and I picked the oldest one. She was with me, and the oldest one saw like this girl she knew, about 16, 17, so at that cool age, and Mia did it, and I tried to do it, and I did that.
Answer the phone.
I phoned me, right? I was like, phone.
She's like, I'm
Like,
ringing
she was
you,
like,
you're
what?
not
Mia was like, it's like that, Dad. It's like that. He goes, ugh. It's like, yeah, no good at it. So
It's good.
I can't remember what sort of breakdown of lists
We had, no, because we ain't printed that out. But I can remember on the day, it was pretty mental. Everyone was flying all sorts of... So there was a few people had gone, you know, it's a Warlords tournament. I want to win. I want to do well.
Totally.
I'm still going to do well.
Totally.
So people bought proper lists. But a lot of people just went, it's Princess Leia, I'm just going to bring something stupid.
There was 4 shuttles, 3 bat wings. There was all sorts of
all
madness.
sorts of ridiculousness.
Yeah, really madness.
And it was wicked.
So the top 3 were...
We'll go to the top 3. There was 40 players, right? There was 40 people in this store playing, so not a single table was spare, and there was extras here. So we'd had drops, we'd had people fill their spots, we had people standing around that had just come down to chill out for the day. It was nuts, wasn't it? It was absolutely berserk. And we'll go top 5, yeah? Because then we just miss out Simeon because he came 6th. World champion or nothing.
Ash has nearly killed me.
Right, so Sim had just won something else another time, so it didn't matter.
He wins everything.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't matter.
He just won.
Yeah, we'll get to
Ashley
that.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You muppet.
oh shit, man! It's all the debt hole. It's gone to me head.
Right. So in 5th place, he had Jesus on his side.
He had Jesus on his side, and
was
he
the
had the
Rev.
Holy Spirit
Yeah.
as his wingman.
It was the Rev.
It
and he
was the
on-
Reverend Matt Hill.
He come to visit us that weekend, and he was on
Rebels,
fire.
I do believe.
He was on fire.
Yeah,
He was absolute
yeah,
beast in it. Yeah. Went 4-1. Wicked MOV. Really impressed. 4th place. Everybody's favourite ginger.
And now the new captain of the Lego Millennium Falcons Owners Club.
The Owners Club.
Which there's only 2 of us in.
Yep. And it was Puis.
It was Puis with Ham.
Yep.
He was running.
Was he scum on the day?
No, he just took Sim's list. Don't you remember?
Oh yeah.
He went, I don't know what's one. I'm taking your list, Sim, and literally just carbon copied it on the day.
Yep. He did. In fact, he said.
And then did better with it.
Yeah, he did. Only just.
Yeah, but still did better with it.
Yeah. They both
And what
went
was the
4-1.
MOV split?
There was 33 MOV difference.
Ah, well, there you go.
And the only other 4-1, because we had 2 go 5-0 on the day. In 3rd place was the Rasta.
Was me, and I was one of those morons that brought the fun list.
That was Chewie Day?
Yeah, that I brought Chewbacca in his Millennium Falcon and 4 Wookiee Porgy A-Wings.
Yeah. So you've seen the pictures online of the Porg A-Wings going around, and we'll touch on George's list in a bit when we talk about
Yeah,
conversion kits.
absolutely.
Excuse me.
No worries.
2nd place, Mr. 2 times himself.
Yeah, it's quite apt.
Apt in
Mr.
2nd place.
Townsend, I do believe he was running Bobaguri.
He was. I think he was.
I think he was,
Yeah,
Bobaguri.
So he came to mess. He came to wreck.
And he was 5-0 as well. So
Yes.
the winner was only decided
It was
by
only
MOV.
on MOV, but it was hefty chunk of MOV.
It's quite a hectic, my dear
180,
days. Yeah.
yeah.
So, and the winner was Mr. Finlayson.
Yeah, James Finlayson, Mr. Consecutive,
Yeah.
Mr. Consistent, as it was.
Consecutive, I like
Yeah,
that.
consecutive.
It's funny.
Yeah. But Mr. Consistent himself.
He was running Scumhan, Palob, and Guri.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And he flew it well.
He did.
Really well.
He diced me. I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm sure he's watching. You know you did. You know you did. Palov just wouldn't
You
die.
reckon?
Yeah, I know he did.
Yeah.
He knows I did.
But we had so many great people. I mean, I just
Lando, yes, Lando.
no, he's
Lando,
on lot-
Lando.
yeah.
But
But
I
to give-
rinsed Lando.
Yeah. I'll give you an
Rinsed him,
idea
And then
some of
his
the people-
Palov just went, nah.
Some of the
Whatever
pe-
you can roll, I can roll better. I can roll one more evade than you.
And that's
it's
all he needs,
literally
one
like
more.
that. Yeah.
But we had so many people here. I mean, we had the Daltons were here. So not only Mr. Dalton himself, the Grand Moff,
The best
but
Dalton,
the best Dalton,
Zoe
Zoe Dalton
Dalton.
was here playing.
She is a talented
Oh,
little artist.
she's amazing.
She
Yeah,
is.
Gemma was here playing. My mate Dave Ibbotson, who we all love, were down at the store.
Oh, I love
played.
Ibbo.
Yeah, everyone loves Ibbo.
He's got a great arse.
Yeah, he's got a great ass. And it was his first tournament here for X-Wing, and he chose to jump in on the layer one. I thought that was wicked of him. We had just the room was awesome. I've had a right good day.
It's only 7. I've just told myself in my head. It's only 7. It's not after Watershed.
Yeah, we can't
and
do
this is
swears.
the internet, so it's not like telly, and I can watch this early. So chill out, Rasta.
Yeah.
It's
No
just-
swears.
So sometimes Rasta has little outbursts because Rasta doesn't get a lot of actual adult contact, right? And I don't get out much. And I'm like this artist that lives in this world of paintbrushes in this like cave.
And they
And I come out once a week and I like go, right, I've got all this energy, I've got to let it out. Right, so sometimes things just come out.
They just burst out.
Just it's all love spilling out.
That's what it is.
Right, so yeah, that was Leia. Leia was awesome. If you've never been to Leia and you've come here before, or you haven't come here before, and you just want something cool to do at Christmas, it's the best Christmas party ever. It's so much fun.
As much as we say what it is and how much money we raised for Make-A-Wish Foundation, because of how devastated I was when Carrie died, and I wanted to do something for it and commemorate it the way we all done. It is actually our Christmas party.
It's Christmas, yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. So not only do you spend a couple of days after Christmas where you've had your fill, you then come to Warlords and you get your party on with your friends, and it was
What's this? What's plus?
But yeah, over. That's right.
Yeah, that's right, more than-
yeah,
that's right.
over 2,030.
Well,
It's closer to 2,500. But there's still someone who's got to pay for one of their items. They have contacted me, and it's all cool. But yeah, we're
With Ashley Taylor and Leia, we made nearly $5,000.
yeah.
Yeah, like we respect to us.
Yeah,
for that.
we're so proud of
big up.
all of you.
Taking my own hat off.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to take my hat off. There you go.
I ain't taking mine off. I'll just shave my head again.
Look at that! Imbaled! He might have an accident with the lawnmower.
I did a little bit. I forgot that I knocked
Because
the
Ash is
blade
a
on.
gardener.
Yeah, I am.
And he was like, I just got to check the blade. And it was all gone, just like that.
As long as it keeps my bed on, we're cool.
Yeah, I patioed my garden. No lawnmower.
Clever.
No
yeah. Do you know what? As me, we'll just get well off topic now. But me, as a gardener, everyone's like, they get me round, they're like, what would you do? And I'm like,
Patio it.
yeah, cement a lot. And they're like, why? Then you ain't going to pay me to come round and do no. It's true. I don't make much business.
Right. Not as a gardener.
No. Yeah, that's right. So,
Hello, Bonsai.
we should go to...
Hey, Mr. Bond.
We should go to...
Saturday.
Saturday. Do you want to do Saturday?
I'll do Saturday.
Cool. Oh, yeah. I've got it. So, faction breakdown. Booyah.
Oh yeah, now we got 5 factions.
It
and
really
I don't know
makes a
what any
difference.
of these colours are, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to point. You know how I point backwards where I can't do
Yeah,
it?
we can't see
Right,
what
hold
he's
on,
doing.
let's just have a look. So the littlest one,
Yep.
that's first order, right?
Yeah.
Then
Which I'm surprised about.
I would say pretty equal, this one and this one. This one's Resistance, and this one's Rebel.
Cool.
And then we've got Empire, still putting in quite a good showing. Scum and Villainy. They're definitely on top of the heap with Empire, I think. I mean, they're the 2 biggest single showings in the room.
Totally. And the hard bit is, right, the bit that I don't like is them Empire ones on the same bloody list.
Yeah, it's boring.
You Empire players.
Well, to be fair, Christians wasn't exactly. That's Sunday. Where's Saturday? Yeah.
I got all the gumph. So, there's the free list, but we'll give you the breakdown. So, we sold 40 tickets on the day, right? We had some drops, we had some people come in and swap their tickets and fluff about, as you do.
34 players
34 on the day.
on the actual day.
On the actual day.
Uh,
Let's go top 5.
Top five. So Dan Cooper,
Scum and Villainy.
Scum and Villainy.
So Dan is a player from our shop now for a
Yep.
year. I'd say he's been with us about a year, maybe less, right?
Yeah.
Bottom table all the time. Like, generally one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, without a doubt. Love Dan to bits. Wears an awesome cap. He's got multiples of them. They're amazing. But I love the guy, and he's actually took a minute and he spoke to quite a few people, and he's gone, right, I want to up my game. I want to be competitive. I'm starting to enjoy the buzz of the competitive scene of it. I want to play it properly. Let's write a dirty little list. So he's got himself a dirty little list. There he is, 5th at Warlords.
Yep.
Bosh.
I do believe it was Bobber, Fenn and Seville. I know, because he beat me with it.
He did indeed.
Yeah, it's bloody
Triple
nice.
of AIDS. It's so bad.
If I could possess
Yeah.
magical dice like these people have, no one would ever beat me again.
It's so bad, right? Like, even Dan, especially your game, he'd come to me afterwards. He was like, I swear, everything I rolled was an
It's
age.
just me. They get all the good force.
Yeah, they take it
I'm
off
left
you.
in the
Like,
negative
blah.
hole.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
So Dan was in 5th. We love you, Dan. Well done.
in 4th was the Wookingtons, Kevin Bellamy, back
Yeah.
on top again, running quad Phantoms with Duke. It's just 4 Phantoms with Duke.
It was
Filth.
really interesting when he put it on the table. I was like, wow.
Really filth. Yay, Vienna Cowboy Christian!
Yep.
So he's got home, he's nice and safe, happy days.
Yes.
Awesome. Hello, brother. We'll talk about you
We're
later.
gonna get
We're
to your
talking
list
about
in
you
a
in a
minute.
minute.
Yay.
And
Third
in
place.
third place
And we'll tell you his list.
is Luke Townsend.
Mr. 2 times himself, the UK national champion, Luke the Fishy Townsend. And he was flying Scum and Villainy, like you said earlier.
Luke, 22 chances.
22
That's what we're
chances
calling him
from
now.
now on. So he was in at 192. Massive bid.
Yeah.
Gore, Star Viper, Advanced Sensors, Virago, Shield Upgrade, Outmaneuver. Boba Fett with Marauder because Slate
Well, I
1's
wouldn't,
crap. Han Solo, IG 88D, Trickshot, Prox Mines. I love this list, and Fish's been doing really well with it.
Yeah, yes.
He has been doing
He's been
really
doing
well
very,
with
very well with it.
it. Second place,
Was-
Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, Miles Stevenson.
Miles is another top young player who you'll see a lot of on the internet at the minute. He does get around different shops, but he does come down here and play with us quite a bit, and we love him. He's a great lad. He was 199. Warden Squadron, so K-Wing with homing missiles, Sabine Wren bomblet generator. Another K-Wing with homing missiles and proton bombs. Blue Squadron Escort T-65 with proton torps and servo motors. And the same again, another Blue Squadron with protons and servo motors. It's really dirty.
Yeah, it's just a good, efficient, strong, lot of health, hits hard list.
Hits really hard.
Moves
Nice little, and
fast as
I
well.
was talking to him, he did forget his Sabine a couple of times. And he still did well, so... Nick Bond. I'm right here. Oh, they're chatting to Vienna
Oh, right, okay.
because they're doing the
Are
accents.
you chatting to each other? You see, when you all start talking to each other, we just get confused. We're not professionals. Laugh in the face of such puny bid. Oh,
Rich with his big beard.
big beard.
Big beard. Yeah, that and all. He has got a
Right,
magnificent
and
beard.
in first place,
Yes.
all the way from Austria land,
Yeah.
not Australia land,
No.
Austria land. Do you know there's a place in Australia called Australind?
Is there?
Yeah, Australind, Australia. I know because I just posted out to him today. Anyway,
You'll get back in a week.
all the
going,
way from
"Ain't no place
Australia,
like that." I hope
and
you
with
put
us
return
right
address.
now, the Vienna cowboy himself. Can you? It's so bloody cool that's
It's
happened.
unbelievable.
Christian Gombcotto, I
Yeah.
think. Right, I'm trying my best
When your letters...
because
have
when you've got a
little bits
B
on,
and then a K, what are you meant to do with that?
cough.
Like, we don't get that as English, but Christian Gomcotto, nicest guy ever, came all the way because he'd watched our streams, wanted to meet
Yes.
us, wanted to play in the tournament, just wanted to come and have some fun. I know some of you Austrian boys, like Paul, or Police, as we called him at Worlds. There was a few of you out there that we hung out with. We had a great time. I know you've got a smaller community. So from the Warlords and Rasta and Ash, big up the Austrians.
Yeah.
The representative you sent to us was wicked, man.
Yeah,
and
top man.
if that's like even 50% of what you lot are like, you lot must be awesome.
Yeah. And Christian, come to the store. So he came the night before, played a few games, chilled out with the guys. Turned up on the day nice and early. He was in here chatting with me, but while I was setting up, he brought us gifts. So everyone that he played, he gave them a range 1 ruler
And a badge.
and a badge with Vienna Cowboy on it,
Yeah.
and his squadron name. He had the baddest Warlord's jacket on.
Yeah, which he's giving me.
Is it?
He brought 3.
Yeah.
And he don't need 1. I don't know what
Yeah.
it was reason, but it'd be the right size because
Yeah.
he made me try his on. And the deal is I'll paint him a dial cover of his choice, and when they come out, he'll
Yeah.
pick what he wants, and he'll have that one.
And
he's
you get the
So I
jacket.
get the Warlord's jacket
Nice.
because I is poor lad, and I have to do all my shopping from charities. you know?
Deals.
So like you have to be wheeling and dealing.
But his Warlord's jacket was, it's a beautiful, like, jacket with Warlords written on the back because his team is the Warlords. And let's get to his list.
So I played Christian on the Sunday, right?
Same list. He bought it, played it 2 days.
Right, and I think I had him, to be fair. And he's watching, and I'm sure he'll agree with me. But he had really strong dice on his bomber. But this list is legit, right? Legit. It's boring. I'm not going to lie to you,
Point
Christian.
and click.
It's point and click, and
Yeah.
it ain't my speed, and he knows that.
Yeah.
Because I've just been running A-Wings and stuff like that for ages. But it is, and this is a good list. Red line with advanced proton torpedoes cluster missiles. So not your average red line build. No advanced sensors, no trad sim, no bombs. Major Rhymer in a bomber with trick shot, advanced proton torpedoes, cluster missiles and seismic.
Yep.
Again, not your average build because of the advanced protons. I suppose on Rhymer, certainly now that I found out that Rhymer can still shoot at range 0, what? I didn't think that could happen. But anyway, and then Captain Jonas with barrage rockets, prox mines, and then Kagi in a Lambda. So Kagi's like an insurance policy against other people's ordnance. So he's like, no, you're not shooting at my ordnance carriers. You have to shoot at the Lambda.
Yeah.
And
Just sits at the
Jonas
back, taking it.
enables like action efficiency amongst all of his squads because of the rerolls. Rymer's ridiculous because of the range up and down of everything he's got.
Well, it's just major riggedy Rhymer is the best anyway.
Dude, I
isn't it?
blocked
So
him.
it's just-
I blocked him with an A-wing, and all 3 of his ships ended up bumping because of it. And I was like, ha, ha,
And he went, "Stop shooting."
And then he went, advanced proton torpedoes. And I was like, well, you bumped into him. And he was like, no, I can do it. Changes it to 0. And I was like, man, that's not even funny.
Horrible.
But yeah, it was horrible. And he won. So he was our champion all the way from Vienna.
So that's our first international veteran.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Listen,
Wicked.
right, after a year of these tournaments here, we've got some serious players travelling up now. When you get 24, well, there's going to be 40 people with a coin.
Yep.
So there's going to be
24 wins.
24 actual winners. The
10.
top, the top,
24, then 10.
the top
MOV.
10 MOV over the year.
Accumulative.
And then 6 deserving participants, right,
Yeah.
which will be decided by me, Ash, and John.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to be 40 serious players, and that's all going to be streamed. When that event goes off, no disrespect to anyone or anything, forget Coruscant.
This is where it's at.
This is the streams you're going to be watching.
I
we
mean,
will do our best when we run that tournament to stream you a live game and record you a second table game.
Yeah.
So
well, with
by
the rig,
end-
we can kind of do it.
We can
so.
do 2.
Yeah.
So we'll try our best to record a set of footage and stream a set of footage so that you guys will end up with something
I mean,
like
we may be able to.
12
Yeah, we may be able
games.
to. Put out maybe a different kind of feed that is just non-audio feed.
Or we just
live.
record it.
And
And then
put it
we,
up
we can
later
voice
and
it
chat
over
it.
later. Yeah.
Wicked.
But that's going to be a serious event to watch. So congratulations, Mr. Cowboy.
Yeah.
Vienna Warlords. I like it. We can have a little Vienna, like the
Contingency.
mafia where they have little families.
Yeah, and La Familia.
Yeah, and we get all the heads of the family together and we say, hey, Johnny, you gonna bring him in the proton torpedoes. That was dig of disrespect. Listen, that was awesome. That's the Saturday. Well, he's hiding. It looks like you're doing something unspeakably to yourself. And stop it. Just vape normally. They all know we can't go for longer than 10 minutes. So, and this is Sunday. Sunday. Is this for Sunday?
Sunday.
No, that's the Saturday one.
Yeah, because it says Saturday on top.
All right. It's only in little letters. Such a bully. Yeah, you do
Right,
that one.
I'm going to do this one.
Whoa.
Okay, so this is a bit different. I like
A
it.
little bit, but
Yeah. Still.
you try doing it backwards.
Yeah, I know.
Go on,
right.
then, show off.
Look, yeah, bosh. So I'm going to look at it while I'm doing it like this, and then I can do it.
No, you need to present.
Yeah. So,
Engage with your audience.
Scum and Villainette,
Right,
biggest.
Now move fingers
Yeah.
without turning to the page.
No.
Now go on.
First there. First order, smallest. Rebel, quite chunky.
Hey,
I'd
Dallas.
probably-
Sorry, Dallas has just piped up. Hey,
I'd say
Dallas.
Rebel and Resistance are equally large, and that side, Empire, second smallest. So interesting.
Still Scum and Villainy is
Scum,
biggest
yeah, Scum and Villainy. Everyone's loving Scum and Villainy because it's just. We talked about this when we had Sim on last show,
Yeah.
and so right, you're building a Rebel list, and you've got Luke. What do you put with it to make it like really amazing? You know, you've got Luke and nothing else. Everything else is big crap. You go Resistance. You've got Poe. Everything else big crap. You go to like First Order.
See, I've got to
You got
disagree with
Well,
you completely
yeah,
about
well,
Resistance, but we'll get
You
on
got-
to
yeah,
that.
we'll get onto it. But then you go to First Order and you've got Kylo and everything else is like, meh. But if you go to Scum or Empire, you've got loads of like tier one.
I get
strong
the
list
what you're
building.
trying to
yeah,
say.
Yeah,
You're right. You are right.
Exactly.
Totally.
So
So, top
we
five.
had on the day 40 tickets sold, 33 turned up on the day. What with drops and everything else. It's all good. We got your money. We're happy. Not all, but when people have got dropped through to sickness and stuff, you can't
Yeah,
do no about
absolutely.
it,
Don't
you know.
come here and spread your lurgy.
Yeah, no, we appreciate that.
Thank
don't.
you.
Yeah. So in
I
fifth,
have a habit of hugging.
yes,
I don't know if you lot have noticed, if
Yeah.
you've ever met me, but
it makes us ill.
makes me ill.
Every time I come back.
If I
from
go
big
to a
one.
big event, I catch the lurg.
Yeah, big
Guaranteed.
time. Yeah, we'll do. In fifth place was the Saturday's winner, Christian, the Vienna Cowboy. So Galactic Empire doing really well.
Oh, yeah, it was Dallas that won the dice. Cool. Yeah, let us know when you get them, Dallas.
Cool. In fourth place, Mr. Two Times, Luke Fisher Townsend,
Yes.
doing really well.
Again, running Bobaguri, second day.
Yep. Third place.
Right. And in third place, right? So Sim played Simeon. Simeon's in third place.
I must say that the top three lists are all Empire.
All Empire, right?
Sim in third with
Where did I come?
six.
I came sixth. Yeah. I was just thinking, did I come anywhere on the Saturday? Because I thought I did better.
Sunday,
I did
Sunday.
do better on
So
the
you
Sunday.
did.
didn't
Yeah.
I?
No, you did better on the Saturday.
On the Sunday.
No,
No,
you
I
did.
did. I did 5-1, 4-1 on the Sunday. I did
Yeah.
3-2 on the Saturday.
No, you didn't. You did 4-1 on the
No, I didn't.
Saturday.
3-2, dude. No, I'm telling you, I was depressed. It was a
Oh,
bad
yeah,
day
you
for
did.
me Saturday.
No. Yeah, that's layup. Yeah, ignore that.
It's here,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you're right.
Look, I'm down here.
Oh,
Nowhere.
yeah, well
Look
done.
at me.
Yeah, I
I'm not
remember.
even on that page, am I?
Yeah, 15.
15th. I'm a fifth nobody.
Yeah.
Right. But Simeon played in the final, and you know the final was decided by an MOV, a single MOV. It doesn't happen often, does it? I think it's quite a big talking point. And at one point, we actually thought we pointed it wrong, and they were like, "Oh my God, we've got it the wrong way round."
It up.
But yeah, he lost the final, and Sim was running his usual janky echo whisper death rain business. Right?
You've seen us talk about it on stream before, but for those of you that haven't, the list is
Echo with Duke, Collision Detector, Triple O, Whisper with Duke, Vader, Afterburners, and Death Rain with Trad Sim, Procs, Barrage Rockets, Seismic Charges, Proton Bombs.
horrible.
Yeah, horrible little list. And just the boy's a surgical wizard.
Give him two.
I watched him
Phantoms.
take apart Kev.
Yeah.
And Kev had 3 Phantoms, and Sim had Whisper. That was it. And
Yes.
Sim just rinsed it.
And the only other that was the only game that Kev lost all day, and he came second.
With, again, 4 Sigmas with Duke.
He really enjoyed it, didn't he?
Yeah, he does. He likes it. He
Yeah.
likes it. Although he's taking the littlest rocks in the world. Bad man. People that travel with Rasta must take big rock. They're called Rastaroids.
Yeah, we stick
Oh.
big rock.
Right. And top was
Alessandro,
Alessandro Zaramella.
the only 5-1 of the day.
And it was really good showing because the he's not even an English speaker. He communicates with his opponents through body language and scent.
and hunches.
Yeah. Oh, my, like this is so crazy.
He is the coolest.
He's coolest. He's our little Italian My Little Pony. He's brilliant.
He's a legend.
And he was running. One love, Dallas. Whatever you're going to do today, peace. Oh,
Keep it up.
I got
that one.
Can I have that one?
You can have both. You can get this. You can do
Can
this.
I do the thumb? Can I add the thumb in?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
What's the thumb?
Does
that
that change
change
that
it?
one? That's hang 10.
Hang 10?
Yeah.
Oh, were you a trucker?
It's cool.
Oh, okay. So he was running, again, interesting. Red line, advanced sensors, proton torps, def ram, trad sim, proton torps, seismic charges, proton bombs, and Vader on Whisper with Duke.
Yeah.
So, so
these lists
listen,
are really good.
I don't think any of those lists will be legal and fittable on the 28th.
No.
I think Duke's getting changed. I think Vader's getting changed. I think TIE Bombers are going up. I think TIE Punishers are going up.
Yep.
Although we will get to that in a minute because we're going to have that as a subject and we want you guys to chime in on that.
Yeah,
discussion.
so you start thinking now what you think is going to go up and start, getting ready for our discussion.
There's our two new vets.
There's our two new
Is
vets.
that 8 now? We're 8.
I think so.
I think we're at 8. So we've got 8 vets now. So we've got Alessandro Zalamella and we've got the Vienna Cowboy. So we've got some incredible players.
They've added to the likes of you.
Yeah, Tim Marsden.
The
world champion
of X-Wing. Who else we got in there? Dave Amos. Who else has won? Ashok Hemmings.
Yeah.
Who else won that week? Well, that was Tim got the other one, did he?
Yeah.
I believe that's it.
Alessandro, Vienna Cowboy. Yeah, look, already some incredible
It's starting to be.
players.
If I forgot you, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Trad Sim, all those things. But we'll talk about that properly. We'll do that and we'll get your feelings and thoughts on it in a second.
But what we'll do first...
Why don't we just break it up with
do competition. So, let's give them...
Should we do the prizes from last week?
Last week.
Right.
Show them up, bro.
So,
voila. Them ones.
These ones, baby.
Yep.
Right, so the
question
winners are here.
was, I came up with it on the spot, didn't I? Question was, what was George's? So you know that he's just released a range of funky dial covers, and I wanted to know which was the best-selling one from Wave 1. Do you know? These people know. They guessed right.
5 people got it right.
And the winner is young Vivek Palmer.
Ah, Vivek! So awesome. I love it when Vivek or one of the boys win.
Do you know what? He enters every competition we do.
You were right, Vivek. The correct answer was the TIE Fighter pilots.
TIE
And
pilot.
those of you that said, it's got to be Bobber, Bobber was running a very, very close second to the TIE Fighter pilots.
The thing about the TIE pilot is people bought so many multiples.
Yeah, there was multiple orders of TIE Fighter pilots, both in the painted and the unpainted. So, it was the TIE pilots. And that ties in a little bit into this week's competition. We won't do the question yet. What we'll do is I'll just give you an idea. Because we did last week's question about my dial covers, this week's prize is going to be for a dial cover. Right, so whoever wins, I haven't got anything to show you, but whoever wins and gets the correct answer for this week's competition, you will be able to pick a single dial cover from my Wave 1 launch. Whichever one you'd most like, you tell me, unpainted of course, and you get it sent free of charge. That's a nice little thing for you.
It's a lovely thing. I'd love
to
win
get painting away. I love seeing what people have done to them already, the ones that have sold, so I love that.
Someone's just pointing out that Ginger Wookiees just told us, who won the coin, don't you? It was Puis.
Oh, Puis!
How could we forget?
How could we forget the Ginger Ninja? How could we forget? So, there's a little break up.
Yep.
So, guys, we're going to have a little chat now about... So, we've had 2 tournaments where we've had all the factions that are out currently.
Yeah, now we're rocking 5 and so close to 7. We're talking March.
And we didn't really talk too much about First Order and Resistance before they were launched, because we didn't really have the stuff and we got a bit of a mix-up with our order and it was all a bit late and it didn't coincide right with the episodes. So what we're going to do now, and you guys out there, this is where we want you guys to chime in a little bit. Don't all go mental, because otherwise you kill us and we miss the chats, but we want to talk a little bit about thoughts on Resistance and First Order.
Okay.
So, personally for me, I have flown quite a bit of the Resistance stuff. Not all of it, because I do look a lot of it on paper and I'll go, that's not good, or that's not going to be up my street.
So a thing we picked up on straight away was Rasta, very famous flying Poe. Made Poe a very legitimate choice in 1.0. Your Poe, what we all lovingly refer to as crap Poe,
Yep.
you were amazing with him, right?
Yeah, he was my
You know,
boy.
I played you with that list a million times. It was insane. Now, you're not feeling Poe in 2.0?
So we had like a little escape from Dakar tournament, and I took Poe and some A-Wings. And Poe was a letdown.
Yeah.
So the A-Wings were great. And Poe was a
You
real,
were really
real,
impressed
real
with the A-Wings
letdown.
on the day, though.
And like, I was talking to Andy Cameron at the tournament about how to make Poe work a little bit. But he's just a lot of points, and he's really easy to kill. Like I played Johnny Cannon, and he had Poe, and I had my A-Wings. And I just went and killed Poe.
Yeah.
And you couldn't have done that before. So I'm not quite sure about...
We were talking about the fact that he has got these wicked abilities where he can have these crazy stack of actions, but he can only do it once or twice, and then he's buggered.
It's once. It's
and
once
then
where he
like,
goes insane, and then he gets... He can't
then he's
get out of
100
it.
points of caught in headlights rabbit, innit?
100 points
like,
of caught in headlights rabbit. But for me, the highlight's been the A-Wings. Right, so, I mean, look, going back to what I think has been a bit of a miss and what I've noticed is Ray. So now, like, Ray was such a tank and a powerhouse before, right? Overpowered in my opinion.
Totally. I mean, I'm flying her now, and I'm enjoying her, but her dial's crap, and her ability is no longer as strong as it was. And it's still good now. I mean, I'm still hitting hard, but it was a joke in 1.0 how good she was. You know, I could just smash you for 5 all the time.
Yeah.
And I expected to hit
it
for 4.
weren't even about your shooting, it was about your defence.
Yeah, she was
So
just I've dodged 2.
I've seen a lot of people playing Ray and thinking it's Ray like it was. So
No.
Ray's, I think, a bit of a damp squib like Poe's. And I agree with you, John, that you can do like triple T70's a good list.
Yep.
I've kind of got one myself, or 2 T70's and an A-Wing. But he's still too many points for what he does, and some of the things are not quite right. Well, you guys are going mad.
Well, because they are loving the new T70s. There's some great pilots.
I'll just jump in quickly. Upon Ingricon, that's a debate that's got to be cleared up, because I'm not sure I agree that he gets those 2 actions. I understand the logic of the argument behind it because of the wording on and certain timings, but
We spoke to Mr. Marsden about this.
no, I haven't had a chance yet. But I'm not sure he does, but if he does, yeah, he's still really good. But ultimately, Poe, I still think Poe's a bit overpriced. And he should have been, like, I'm a bit disappointed that certain really key, strong characters in the films haven't read across. So Luke read across really well.
Yeah,
Vader has read
yeah,
across
yeah.
really well. Han, really badly. Poe,
Well,
really badly.
I mean,
in some respects, the new Kylo, it's just because they're the big characters. I know Kylo hasn't really got like the history of being a pilot.
We can't just,
but Han and Poe should have been incredible. Should have been all about flying.
Han's better in Resistance than he is in Rebel. And
both Hands are terrible.
Yeah, he's better in Resistance than he is in
killed the
Rebel,
Falcon
and
in
he's
dude.
fine in Skull.
The only Falcon worth flying, I think, out of
Is the
Resistance
Scum
is Chewbacca.
Oh well, yeah. Well, the Scum Falcon's the best Falcon.
Yeah, I know it needs that definitely.
But I totally feel that the Resistance Falcon's dial is still pap.
So that thing, what you're saying, Clone 1205, I think it's the fact that Pattern Analyzer states one action. I think it's that, and it's kind of like the same thing, you know, with advanced sensors perform one action. So I think there will be an FAQ, and that's probably what they meant. But I do understand how you could read it in that it fits in that little gap, that timing step gap. So you could do that and clear it, and then do that. I get where you're all coming from, but I'm not sure I agree with it. That's why we do need to update these things. You know what, right? There's a little part of me that when we have these problems straight away, I am a little bit upset with it, because I kind of think, well, we're just at the start of 2.0 and you guys are having these problems already with stuff that you should have seen. What are you going to do when there's 7 factions? And
the
all
whole
this interaction.
purpose was, with our app and things being updatable the way they are, they're supposed to be able to jump on these things and go, no, that's not right, and make it, you know, and be so quick off the bat to fix these things. So
I'm not. So like Rebel Han, I'm not saying he isn't good, but he's not what he was in the film. And for the premium points that you're paying for the ship, and he doesn't have a lot of the inbuilt jank that he used to have. So you get caught on anyway, and it's much easier getting caught now in 1.0. You're going to get punished for it. So when you're paying those massive amounts out for a ship, you expect it to do some heavy lifting.
yeah,
Right. That's all I'm getting. I want to take those like 2-ship ace lists that run on a knife edge.
I do think we'll see a points reduction for all the Rebel Falcon pilots. I think they'll all come down.
Yeah, I agree. It just needs to be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, just so you can change your upgrades or what you pair it with. In the fact that you can't have a Big Han and a Luke. You can't.
No.
But if you could, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
And you should be able to take it.
You should be able to. You should be able to.
So,
So for me, look, Poe's a bit of a damn squid, but I am working on something with Poe. But the highlight for me, personally, from Resistance, because you know I'm a big Rebel flyboy, has been these A-Wings.
You're a real fan,
Right,
right?
and I'm not going to lie, you heard me probably like last episode or the episode before when we were talking about it. I was going, oh, Poe seems alright, but there's like these crap A-Wings to go with it.
All the pilots, rubbish. Yeah.
They're all amazing. Right? Every single A-Wing character is worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
Lumpy, Lulo Lumpy, right?
Yeah.
So I've sculpted an A-Wing with double bandoliers covered in fur, and I'm calling him Lulo Lumpy from the Christmas special because he's me Wookiee.
Yeah. Chewie's
And
boy.
Chewie's boy. Amazing ship.
Yeah.
Talisan, amazing ship. Greer, amazing ship. And Zari. All 4 of them are excellent.
And
the PS1s are amazing.
Yeah.
The PS3s are amazing. Double EPTs, the best style in the game. That arc, that rear arc is phenomenal for what you can do and how you can play that list.
Past. And,
Right? For me, it just ticks everything about this game that I love. I just fly by the seat of my pants. I've got the list I'm running, right? I'll tell you the list I run on the 5 A-Wing list. So it's Lulu Lumpy with Trickshot Heroic.
Yeah.
It's Talisan with Predator Trickshot homing missiles. Greer with Crackshot Trickshot homing missiles. And Zari with Intimidation Trickshot homing missiles. And a Naked Blue Squadron. You don't need the homing missiles. There was 1 or 2 games where I fired 1 or 2 just for that single point of damage. But
well, we played a game.
it was
we
just
played the week
basically
before,
just flying around.
and we did a lot of flying around each other, and I was taking around a bomber, and we had a great game. But at the end of it, it was like, didn't really use the torps at all, did you? No missiles. There were like no ordnance fired whatsoever. It was all just death by 1,000 cuts, you know.
really,
and that's
and
what the A-Wings do, and I think they're brilliant.
Incredible
at
positioning. They're fast. You can change. You can go from one side of the table to the other
And
in
not
2
just that, but
turns.
another king thing about them, which is just sick. You send one forwards, right? He's your blocker. You flick your turret to the back. He's still getting a shot out of the back, you know. As someone else, it's like, oh, he's amazing.
A-Wings have been a highlight. I've run 2 lists. I've run Chewbacca. So a really great, fun, strong.
Yeah, Lulo is with Poe. Ben's just pointed that out for them that don't know. Lulo is from the comics, Poe Dameron comics.
Oh, really?
He's fantastic in it. Yeah, this is Poe and Black Squadron out in their comic book series that's out. And yeah, Lulo's in that. That's what he's
Is he a T-70 pilot? Or
no,
is it a
he flies A-Wing.
Oh, it's a he.
He's a
It is
Doros.
he. What's a Duros?
The ones that look like real aliens, so like the blue-headed ones with
Oh,
big eyes.
really?
Yes.
Oh, wicked. Wicked. All right, but he's not. He's called Lulo Lumpy and he's a Chewbacca. He's a tiny little Wookiee because he fits in an A-Wing.
Yeah.
I've run Chewie in a naked YT-1300 and 4 PS1 A-Wings. Now, I genuinely think that is a legitimate list. I don't care what any of you say, any of you rule mongers. I know you love your torps and your bombs and all of that. It's great. Those little A-Wings are brilliant.
Yeah.
Chewie had something to it. and then the 5 A-wings I was playing
was brilliant.
And you can change that list so many ways with EPTs,
Yeah, not just
ordnance,
that. Yeah, changing the
whether
ordnance,
you have
changing the EPTs.
3 characters,
although
4 characters.
I really like the EPTs you had on them, and the way that you'd synergise their abilities from the A-wings with each other. And when George was flying them and he was getting in with the bump, and he was keeping Lulo stressed, and it just
really good. Lulo rolling 4
he
5
hits
dice.
so hard for an A-wing.
Really,
It's
really
brilliant.
Good. So they're a lot of fun. Resistance, First Order. So certainly neither of us are real First Order pilots, but we're going to give you some feedback on what we've seen.
Well, I've been told Quick Draw's not what he was, or she was. I think that's a good thing. Quick Draw was incredibly broken in 1.0, so get rid of Quick Draw anyway. So I'm happy with that.
I'm noticing the shuttles on the table.
Yes,
I'm
people seem to
noticing
like
First Order, the Special Forces ties.
Yeah,
I'm noticing Midnight's back.
Kylo's not getting that much love.
Not getting much love. I've seen
if he's
Blackout
right,
getting lots of love.
Yes,
with Proton Torps and Trick Shot.
The Special Forces tie, like we said, the actual standard tie FOs, the characters are great. They're great. They're what make it great. Them mixed with the shuttle and a few other bits, you can make a tasty First Order list. But overall, they're not like it's not got what the Empire have got, where they've got the Phantom and the Punisher. Nowhere near that. But that's coming, because we're going to get the First Order Interceptor, aren't we? So, that'll be interesting when it finally turns up.
I think that Mucking. It's not so much about the loadout with Quick Draw now. Quick Draw was again another ship, the same as Ray, that was broken.
Yes, he was just too powerful. So
now he's much more manageable and beatable now. It's still a great ship. I mean, you guys can fire 2 shots of cluster missiles wherever that thing's firing.
I'm not saying they've nerfed...
And then have a revenge shot.
Yeah,
so
I'm not
3
saying they've
attacks
nerfed
in a
him
turn.
and Ray out the game, because they haven't. But I think they've done what's necessary to stop them being as broken as they were.
The only thing out there.
Yeah. Well, you go to... I mean, you've been to big tournaments where it's table after table of Ray. And if not, it was Quick Draw with Palp. And, that's what it was, wasn't it? So
yeah. Totally. So certainly for Resistance and First Order, it's not been a bad launch, but it hasn't really unsettled the meta much. The meta is still
which you've seen
the
from
top
it.
scum lists. The same sort of scum bad boys. Just like someone was saying earlier, you can have all 3 PS6 because they're so cheap.
Because Han's so cheap.
And then still the same Imperial archetypes, which are the Bombers, Punishers, and the occasional Whisper or Ace shoehorned in.
Which we're going to see with the points change. That's going to change. That is going to be the fix. Without a doubt, that is going to be the fix.
Oh, they're going quick now, Quincy.
Can't fight clusters and do a third shot. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're just trying to catch up on all these. But Quick Draw for me was an easy one. I'm glad that people haven't been flying it. I'm glad it's not as good as it was. So I'm all right
and Kylo at Pilot Skill 6 with advanced sensors in this game at 2.0 would have been broken.
Yes, yeah, clearly.
Ridiculous.
And I think Kylo's still got legs now, but you build him really skinny, like we were saying earlier. You can either put supernatural reflexes on him, and auto thrusters, or not auto thrusters.
I like the idea. So personally, I've got a Kylo that's a little bit skinny, got a few bits, and it's got just 3. There's like this really cheap TIE-FO character pilot and 2 PS1 character pilots, and it just looks like the start of the film. And it's like, do you know what? The TIE-FOs are kind of tanky because of the shield.
You've got a dirty little ability.
I'll just get in your grill, and hopefully I'll be able to outposition you a little bit with supernatural Kylo, whatever, and play the game like that. You can't always... I think sometimes people go into games expecting it to be like 1.0 where I'm going to wipe the table clean. Yeah. Just try and win on points a lot of the time.
So
I'm going to keep these ships alive, and I'm just going to get enough points, and then...
Big discussion about this.
He's not a bad pilot, but he's right now.
Yeah.
And points-wise, I'm certainly not saying...
He's crap.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he's not as broken as he was.
Which is cool.
So
means...
people are automatically putting him in, going, oh, well, I win, I've got a quick draw. And it's like, oh, no, he's not doing everything for me now.
But he shouldn't have been.
He shouldn't have been, yeah. It's the whole point of learning to fly in 2.0, taking that training off you. We were talking about this, we had a big conversation on Saturday about this, and it was massive. It's like, in 2.0, what we're doing now is we're counting points. We're there looking across the table going, man, I need to get half, because it's half points on ships. It's so important now to be scoring points and being aware of what's on the table.
So, heroic, Mr. Vickery. I had heroic on Lullo. I'm honestly not impressed with heroic.
I like it.
I only taken heroic on Lullo, and I know I could have put it on all the A-wings, but it didn't make no sense.
For the points, I think it's a good upgrade.
But not on the A-wings because of the 3 green. Right, and I get it might help with the shooting.
With the shooting, because it's
but
too
trick
nice
shot
attack.
and the other stuff was much better on them than heroic. But on Lullo, so I played that list with the 5 A-wings for 2 days straight. So I played it over 10 games, and I played 2 games on a Tuesday night with not exactly that list, but with 5 A-wings. And Lullo was in each one of those lists with heroic. And in those 12 games, I used heroic 3 times. Over 12 games. Not 3 times a game, 3 times just once. In
So,
like
I mean,
3
the
games.
thing is, you had tested it. You tested that upgrade on there.
It doesn't come out. It very rarely procs. And the 3 times it procs, 3 times I got to use it, it only was better once.
That's good.
Yeah?
Nick's just saying there, you're investing in failure.
You are investing in failure.
Yeah.
But if it's just... Yeah...
Statistically, it's a better upgrade on a T70.
Yeah, I agree. That's why it goes on Lullo, because Lullo's normally only ever rolling 2 green dice because he drops his green. That's why I put it on.
Yeah, therefore he becomes a T70.
Therefore, it becomes a T.
I
think everyone complains about the
You should be forced to play heroic that list.
Yeah, but dude, listen. Like for example, I do have bad dice, but I can remember what with Lullo when he wasn't stressed at range 3 through a rock, rolling 5 dice and rolling 4 blanks and a focus. So then you go heroic, nothing.
Yeah.
So I like Lullo with heroic, 2 blanks, got hit with 4 dice, got hit with 4, 2 blanks, heroic, 2 blanks.
I think, like I say, I think it's an alright card. I'm not.
I just don't think it's a bad card.
Yeah.
Because it's a point.
Yeah.
A trick shot's too cheap. You can't possibly compare heroic to trick shot or the other 1 point or crack shot. Or I don't know about crack shot maybe because crack shot very rarely happens.
Yeah,
but certainly not trick shot. Trick shot's bloody amazing for a point.
Trick shot's going up in points.
It's going to have to, isn't it?
Trick shot and Duke are changing. They have got to change.
Yeah, trick shot's got to change. What do you think of Poe in comparison to Luke? So what do I think of Poe in comparison to Luke? Poe wishes he was Luke. That's what I think.
Luke's Jedi.
I agree, but Poe should have been better than he is, brother. I would have been happy to pay, because once you start building him with some stuff, he comes over to over 100 points, and I would have been happy to pay the 110 points for a fully built, actual T70 arc-dodging ace that could fly like an ace.
Continually.
Yeah, and have some sort of level of survivability. That's what he doesn't have compared to Luke.
Yeah.
They're both very similar, but Luke has the ability to weather the damage and then put it all back and come out alive and still be as hard to pin down pretty much as Poe. Poe's only like a lunatic to pin down once. Luke Skywalker is a lunatic to pin down every round of the game from the start till the end. And that whole time he has the ability to regenerate.
He's regenerating force.
It's his ability to not be hurt when he's being shot.
Yeah.
Where he's just going force charge.
Please pick me as a target.
He's suddenly become Poe.
Yeah.
Because Poe used to have that rolling single focus. Yeah. That's what Luke is now, but Luke now has regen. Yeah. So they basically went, well, we're giving you Poe as Luke, but Poe's now pilot skill 5. Yeah. They just got it a bit mixed. I'm very upset about Poe not being amazing.
Not being Poe.
I would have been happy with a Poe that was so expensive that all I could have fitted was like 2 naked PS1 A-wings or 3 naked PS1 A-wings.
And a mega Poe. Yeah.
And a mega Poe, 200 points. Cool. Give me that Poe, but...
No. Don't play for
Heroic and Lone Wolf. But when you're running five A-wings, they're never that far apart from each other, or you're doing something wrong. Yeah, Poe should be 6, but Poe should be better. I think the problem comes with BB-8 and how BB-8's costed, because if you want to take BB-8 and you want to be that Poe again, you need to have prime thrusters. So suddenly you're paying 16 points for 2 charges.
Yeah.
because you're only ever using BB-8 twice, and they narrowed BB-8 down to just the blues, unlike Supernatural Reflexes, which is the whole dial.
Yeah.
So I'd pay 12 points for a BB-8 that was the whole game again.
Yeah.
Even if it was just
But
my
it's
greens.
the 2-turn thing.
But yeah, so
No, it's a hard one. I definitely agree with that.
yeah, I think they've been brutal on the Resistance Falcon. I think the 4 forward red was a mistake, and the red rotate was a mistake.
Do you know what? I dialed it in as a K-turn the other day
know.
because I was just aware that it was a K-turn on my dial, and then I was like, why have I gone why have I done a red forwards? Like, what?
I don't. So Nigel, I don't think there's been enough time with Poe out to see a points decrease yet.
No,
because we need a few more cards.
And this is the thing with Poe. So maybe he's been play tested with different cards that we ain't seen yet, and maybe he is amazing.
They know about the stuff that's coming.
Yeah,
because you've got to expect them to flesh out the Resistance
before. You know, they're
a little bit, because we've got
wave
so
6
few
now.
ships. Same as with the First Order. There's got to be more ships coming for those factions.
Oh,
so,
totally. Yeah.
So don't expect.
You know,
them
they've
to not
already
to have
got some
thought about
information on, like limited information, but information nonetheless on Episode 9 and the ships that are going to be involved within it. You know, they're working with a conceptual artist from Disney, and they're aware.
So yeah, look,
we're going to see some of that stuff.
We seem to be moving on to points, so we'll kind of move into it.
Before we jump into points, though, I want to give away.
Oh yeah, giveaway time.
Yeah. So, this is yet again. Now we've got you all here. This is it. Join us. Subscribe to us on Twitch. Give us your Twitch premium subscription. This is what we want. And then I'll bring up the other thing, John. Sorry. And the winner of this. So this is all out of all the subscribers. If it's me, we'll pick a different one.
Do you want to come on camera?
No.
Go on, come on. Well, just use this to hide your hideous face.
And the winner of this is Nick Bond, and he's on there now.
Yeah, you just won that.
Well done, Nick.
He don't even play scum.
Yeah, he's like, he'll have to, no.
And no, you can't swap it.
No. So, yeah. Congratulations, Nick. You just won a
well
Scum and
done,
Villain
Nick. Thank
conversion
you for
kit.
supporting us with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
subscription.
yeah.
Yes way.
Yes way. You
Yes
just won
way.
it. Yeah.
Old school.
Happy days.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Well done. Well done.
Right.
It might be worth having a look who's winning the bits.
Well,
Yes.
show us how to do that.
Yeah.
John. What do we click on,
Just
mate?
click on the Twitch up there.
Oh, why do that?
No,
one?
Yeah,
This.
that's it.
Beep.
How are we doing?
Hey, what?
What do we do?
So that who's winning?
Yeah, all Fritz winning at the moment.
Is there any others?
And Jack won. No, we just got 2 cheers at the
Oh, that's all
So we
right.
got two. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheerers.
Remember, if you're out there and you're watching on Twitch and you give us a few cheers, the top 5 cheerers tonight, we'll be getting a Proton Torps and an R2D2
D2
promo,
card.
official promo.
Thank you so
Top 5 cheerers. Thank you so
amazing,
much for your bits and bobs and this that, and the
Yeah,
other.
I can support. Thank you. So right, so we've kept that away. Happy days. Let's talk points. First reduction.
I think you're probably right, Captain Rex, seeing as it's just there and on the screen. I think the Shadowcaster probably does need a bit of a points reduce.
We're not seeing it.
No, it's certainly not on the tables,
No,
which
we're
is
not
not a
seeing
good
it at
thing.
all.
Not a good thing.
No. Every ship should have its play. I
It
believe.
should certainly have some sort of play space, I
Yeah,
think.
I would like a reduction on the Rebel Falcon. I think it's necessary
I
on
think
all pilots.
The Rebel Falcon, the Rebel 2400, needs dropping, certainly.
Yeah.
Who's that? Hawkshead 100. Oh, look, we got another.
Yeah,
Hey,
another
thank
one.
you very much.
Thank you very
I
much.
like the little flagship
Awesome.
picture.
Yeah,
Technology's
that's brilliant.
amazing.
And then, so I want the Falcon to come down. I think that'll happen. I want Vader going up. We all agreed that Vader's going up.
So what do you guys think? You're out there. What are you guys expecting? Do you think that with all things being as they are currently, Resistance and First Order have an advantage in hyperspace?
I do. No. Yes.
No,
in hyperspace.
I don't see why they have an advantage.
Resistance
Resistance for
solid in
me, I
hyperspace.
think it's just about the A-Wings. They're legit. I think the faction with the best chance in hyperspace is without that scum.
Yes, because they've got
They've got
access to
so
everything.
much stuff.
M3A needs some love. I totally agree. Yeah, the M3A.
Gonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a discussion about
the
Gonk.
gong joined. Leave Vader alone. No, Jack. We won't.
No,
leave that.
Jack.
Do you know what? like I said, if they take the crew slot off the Phantom and turn it into a gunner slot, I think we'll see less Vader. I think
I
Vader
hope
on the
so.
Phantom's a high.
Look, right, I want to address the thing in the room at the moment. I get all the Imperial players. They were like, look, we had like a couple of years of being the underdog, and we like being on top, right?
Yeah.
But think about what you're shouting that you want to keep, because at the moment you've swapped the nimble, high pilot skill aces for these really boring, slow-moving, jousty ordnance games. If that's where you want X-Wing to go, cool.
It didn't really suit the aesthetic of the Imperial, of the TIE fighters, their nimble little spinny
It's
TIE
meant
fighter.
to be about dogfighting, and dogfighting was about spaceships or aeroplanes, whatever you want to call them, moving quickly, right? Jousting with bombers and torpedoes and stuff is just playing 40k on an X-Wing map.
Who brings the biggest guns?
Who's got the biggest guns? So I think you guys should have some of the best pilots in the galaxy, and you should have ways of doing things, but the want to keep on top just because of these bombers is making your faction really boring and bringing the game down. It should be back to the ordnance, and the bombs need to be lessened a bit, and we need to get back to the core mechanics of the hidden dial and the poker in that, and the flying round rocks, not getting rid of all the rocks on the table, because that's the thing for me. That's
I mean, the
the
sheer ability that you could delete every rock on the table nearly is mental. You know, that's a core mechanic of the game.
I think that's probably a good point, Jack Wamper. We discussed that maybe there is no need to up his cost, just make him only for large ships.
Yeah.
So it restricts the list. It also makes them less able to use his ability
all the time. Yeah, because he's floating around on a big ship. I like that. I don't think his ability necessarily needs changing at all. I played against.
You played it. Did you play against Pork Pie? I think you played against.
Ben Dillon's
Ben
playing
Dillon.
it, right?
So Ben's like a seasoned player. So if he will have found anything, that's part of the parcel why he's kind of cracked the code a little bit. But like the Shadowcaster was super overly good in 1.0.
Yeah. People loved it. Double shadows. Yeah, Twig Air was amazing with the shadows.
Oh well, listen, Mucking. If I had, do you know what? I don't. As much as I've seen that, you just saying I want to trudge him on a K-Wing, and I've like gone, oh, that'd be amazing. I don't really want that. No. I don't really want any more bombs in the game than there are.
Oh, I still maintain, for me, a huge one is Trad Sim needs to be large ship owner. Either large ship owner, or it needs to be built. Well, not built into, but it should be bomber owner. It should be the resistance bomber owner.
They're never going to change that now, though, because Trad Sim's out. They're going to try and give it to things. I just don't like the gameplay that arrives from littering the table with bombs all the time now. And
I'll make it large ship only then. That way,
it's certainly got to see a huge increase. And
yeah, but if you increase it, it kills it on the bomber. So these the resistance bomber, he's missing something.
No, look, I mean, I think the resistance bomber should have had them built in.
Yes, or at least a plating built in.
No, I think they should have had. They should have had the Trad Sim built in, and the silos should have been an upgrade they could put on.
Yeah, the silos just gone.
Definitely an upgrade they should have put on.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the resistance bomber, but it's a little bit lacking.
I'm not disagreeing that Vader's not good on a Lambda, but he's not Whisper with Vader.
Yeah.
He's not Echo with Vader.
Yeah.
It's not the same sort of
where
deal.
You aren't getting away from it.
There is still blind spots, and it's not moving after you and decloaking here and barrel rolling and this, that, and the other, or bumping into you and still doing it and all of that stuff that Whisper does. But I'm loathed for Vader. We need to see something done about the Punishers and the Bombers and the Ordnance in general. But we were having a discussion about that if you took all the proton torps away, that you kind of unfairly. Oh, thank you. Someone just done 100 little hooty things.
X-Wing Tavern Wars.
X-Wing Tavern Wars. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What do you mean recon specialists? We haven't got recon specialists anymore.
Oh no,
have we,
look,
Nick?
yeah. We've got plenty going. Look,
We've got six. We've got top
we've got
six.
top six at the minute.
So
right,
let's give
boys?
you a leaderboard.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
top
yeah.
position, counting down from position 6, is Richie C640 with 100.
he's just missing
In
out.
5th position is X-Wing Tavern Wars with 100. In 4th, bringing up in 4th, is Hawkshead with 100. Jack Wamper playing the outbid game with 101.
No way, he's an eBayer.
We've got 007 with the secret spy equipment at 400 bits. And the leader is Ulfric 1066 with 500.
Nice.
Boo. Right, I really like that.
Yeah, it's
I like
amazing.
it. So we got top 6. Top 6, and now we've got something for you guys to fight about.
And Nick Bonds just took the lead in cheers.
Oh, boom! I love it.
love it.
Oh, X-Wing Tavern has just jumped up. This is it now. Forget talking about points
Yeah.
increase. I'm just watching this and bringing up the rear of 600 bits.
Although-
Ulfric's just done them all with another 250. Boom! Oh my God! Jack sent us lots of ones.
Yeah, he's like
That's
making it rain.
amazing.
It's good,
He's
isn't
doing
it?
that. He's
Yeah.
doing that. Oh,
They're saying,
Hawkshead's been pushed into 6th from 3rd.
Recon specialist, perceptive co-pilot. Whoa.
Oh, I forget X-Wing. This is much more exciting than any game of X-Wing. Oh, look, Richie's in with
He's
another
he's bouncing
upbit.
back.
I love it.
Terrible.
It's the future. It's the future.
It really is the future.
I mean, like, what else can we do? I'm literally thinking about taking clothes off. Will that make them bid? And then I've
What
realised
more do you need?
you might think of yourself as a beautiful, attractive blonde woman in your head, but actually you're a short, dark, ugly little man. So keep your clothes on.
Keep your clothes.
Are we past Watershed yet? No,
No.
I can't say that.
No swears.
So,
guys, I can't afford to buy bits. My spare money goes
dude,
on actual
and you
care
were in the
costs.
subscription thingy, Bob. Awesome. Thank
Well
you
done,
so
Kate.
much. But no, thank you for bits. There's everyone that's been in on the
Yeah, it's
bits.
amazing. We should be doing this. We should be doing the subscription thing, Kay. So thank you for doing that. Like we say, once a month
look-
we're going to give away something really nice. We're going to, because this is the first time we've given out these few bits, it's going to get a bit more bespoke now, and we'll be giving you stuff that you won't get anywhere else. We promise.
Jack's in last place now. Jack, you and your ones. This is not a strip club, mate.
Yeah.
20s.
But, yeah, so we're going to keep giving you stuff all the time. Obviously, every episode we're going to give away cards and things like that. But once a month, every second episode, we shall do a big subscriber one.
Yep.
And we'll keep doing the cheers thing. And for people out there for watching on
We're
our
going to have
live
lots of
streams,
cool bits we're going to be giving away from now on. We're
very
going to start
important.
doing that.
Yeah,
I've
we're
got
going to
some
give back to you guys. and keep you
prototypes. There'll be
interested.
some painted chips on the odd ones. There'll be some really big stuff coming.
Yeah.
Financially, for the whole country this year, retail-wise, has been terrible, right? Really, really bad. So
Worst in 10 years.
all these little bits are going to help to keep this happening as a reality. Your Twitch subscriptions, your Amazon Primes. I can never do the words properly. You know what I mean. They are a lifeline to keep this going.
Yep.
Pennies are important because then the pounds look after themselves and we can actually pay to keep the lights on, etc., etc. So all these things, as much as they're a bit of fun, they're really important. You guys get something out of it. You get to watch this and we get to keep doing it. So thank you. Yeah, really kind of yeah, Jack's been rinsed. I would like a points
Right.
reduction on the Sheaf Pete shuttle for no reason in particular.
Mr. Finlayson wants a points reduction.
I
on
would
the
also
sheep
like
feed.
an upgrade that allows Wookiee gunships to take a free reinforce. What do you gents think? Do you know what? Tanya was doing really well with what was she? Was she running 4 Wookiees yesterday?
Did she bring the 4? Because
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
talking about either having 2 and the ghost, or did she bring 4?
No, she brought 4.
4 Wookiees.
4 Wookiees, and
That's
she
horrible.
was doing all right. I haven't seen them have a lot of play, bro. But I understand why you want to run Wookiees.
'Cause you got some
Because
nads
you've got the best Wookiee gunships in the planet. That's all
Yeah.
there is to it.
True.
Oh, I love that. With shamrocks, they can send different shapes.
All sorts of stuff.
It's amazing.
But, what about Patreon? What's about Patreon? So join us on Patreon.
Thank you so much for that,
Yeah.
Ulrich. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. What's about Patreon?
Yeah, what's about Patreon? Join us on Patreon. Join
Yeah,
us.
we have Rasta Mace Painting Patreon. And Rasta Mace Painting, now that we started this year, all the money from the Patreon goes to Weekend Warlords to keep the stream. It's like a big pool now. I do painting videos. I'll be recording another 2 videos on Monday coming for the Patreon, and they're locked videos just to Patreon subscribers. But also the money from that goes into supporting everything we do on the streams with the games, with Rasta and Ash, with Tuesday Night Casual X-Wing, with our tournaments, so on and so forth. So that's another way that you're helping to keep some sort of money coming in to pay for all the stuff that we're doing.
It's great. It's great. We just can't thank you enough all for helping us and for letting it.
Oh yes, and when are the tickets for?
All
Feb
Frick
going
would
up?
like to know about Feb. I want to talk to you all about Feb now. This is a big one, right? So February's coming, yeah? February tournament. What other date? Saturday is the what date?
It's the day between the 8th and the 10th.
Is it? So it's the 9th. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Saturday's the 9th. And it is George's birthday.
George, he called me
Yeah,
George.
it's George's birthday.
George.
So
Only my mum calls me George.
And me.
And Lewis.
And Lewis, yeah, and Puis. He can do it as well.
Yeah, okay.
But it's,
knew
yeah.
me before
So it's
I was
Resta's
Rest.
birthday. So the tickets are gonna go up tomorrow, right? I'm warning you all now. This for all the X-Wing team as well that are watching the Weekend Warlords X-Wing team. I'm really sorry because I've announced this live to the world as well, and I know you all want to be there. But the tickets are gonna go live tomorrow at some point. Where I don't know when because I haven't created the event yet. But when I do, and I put them live, so be aware, be watching the Weekend Warlords Facebook page tomorrow, because I'm going to post a link to the tickets to the Saturday and the Sunday. The Saturday, afterwards, we're all going out for a meal. We're going to have something to eat, and we're going to party, aren't we? We're going to have a nice little feed. It's going to be great.
I'm going to do some baking.
Bacon?
I'm going to bake a couple of cakes.
No,
or so.
you ain't bringing that in the store.
No bacon?
No bacon.
No bacon.
No bacon.
Oh, no, not that! Oh, actually, though, that'd be
It
hilarious.
really wouldn't.
It would,
It
at
would.
lunchtime.
Yeah.
Cake, everyone?
Yeah.
All the top players.
I'm winning
Big
this.
slice for you. No, I'm on a diet. I'll be all right. I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
some before I left.
I'm watching the carbs. I need 2 tickets for the Sunday, but can't get them until payday. Oh, they'll be gone. No, I don't know, Adam. I honestly don't know what's going on with the tickets. Well, they'll sell. December, with it being Christmas, we sold, but we were limited. I think there was about 10 left on some days.
Jack, do you know the hard...
January just rinsed.
what we'd give for a bigger premises, but unfortunately, you know, the fact that we have a gaming space is the actual thing that's making running the business so hard and like meeting overheads. Unfortunately, our government now does not like people congregating in groups to have fun together.
Nope.
So they charge you a ridiculous extra business tax just because you've got a space.
Yeah, so we
So-
pay the same fees in, like, what would you call it? Like, to the council that we're paying rent.
Frick, bruv. It's not about, like, what you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And you sent me those shiny dice. You can have my ticket.
But yeah, so the tickets for next for February will be available very soon. Tomorrow, in fact. So keep an eye out for that. What else do we need to tell people about as well? We talked about points, talked about the rest of it. Let's do the rest of it. Let's do a competition
Next month.
next fortnight's competition. Save me 2 for both days. I've already booked my hotel. Right, where's the
right, so
where's the cards?
what cards?
What were we giving away? Oh no, we're
We've
giving
done
away
that.
a dial.
Haven't we done
We're
that?
giving away a dial.
We've
We
done
haven't
that.
told them how to win it.
What you do is
How are they gonna
rebrand
win?
as a secret society. Yeah, I know, but yeah, we like being public.
Ignore that.
I'm ignoring everyone.
Yeah.
So, this week's competition, the winner is going to get... So, if you go to Rasta Mace painting page, you'll see a couple of posts, and it shows you all of Wave 1. It is a T-65 helmet, Y-Wing helmet, TIE Fighter pilot helmet, Darth Vader helmet, Femrau, Boba
Boba.
Fett, a Mandalorian pilot, and Leet.
Yeah.
So, there's your choices. You can have any one of those dials you want, one of the unpainted versions. And the question is...
We ain't got a question.
Yeah, we have.
Have
But
we?
I'll kind of go over it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I know. Yeah. So before the Princess Leia charity event, we had another big charity event. It was the Ashley Taylor Kidney Appeal charity event. Who won it? Who won? The Ashley Taylor
Who?
Kidney Appeal.
Who won it?
Who won it?
Last
Who?
episode.
Yeah.
Go back to the last episode.
Don't comment on here so that all these peoples can see it. That's not the way to do it. You
You
have
remember that time when we did it and they just went-
yeah. I'll tell you right now. I want to know who won the Ash Taylor Kidney Appeal tournament here at Warlords. Comment in the comments section of this video on YouTube. Yeah, very funny.
Seriously, I will get a ladder
And find
and
you.
smack you in the face because you know I need one. I'd be like that. I'll get you. I'll get you.
And his ball bag.
Get you. I'll get you. I'm like, have you ever seen like that comedy film where like the little Terry McCann? Sing the theme tune.
Yeah.
And then he gives him a biscuit. Thank you.
Yeah. I love that. That's good. Yeah. Write the theme tune. Sing the theme tune. Yeah.
So, next episode, I really hope that FFG haven't let us down and not released the points. In fact, quickly, Mr. Bond, or some of you people out there listening, what sort of time do they normally release stuff like that? Because you lot know about it. They'll release it at a certain time and then
It'll be in Miracle.
So, hopefully, do you think we'd have it by now, by 7 o'clock?
If so, we'll be live with it, eh?
They won't have released the points.
His case just being negative. He's a bit of a neg.
Don't be neg, okay? We love you. You're one of the good people
Just
in the
wants
world.
to cause chaos.
Just chaos.
Some people want to see the world burn.
Oh, really?
I think Kay's one
What,
of them.
6 o'clock UK time, James? I would imagine, because the world is organised by Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah, we created
We
time.
created time.
Didn't we create time? I thought we created time.
Oh, with time difference, it's middays for the States. Right, okay, so we will have them. So, it's going to be like a breaking exclusive. We should I should dress up as the female news presenter.
I was
You
gonna
should
say,
be the
yeah.
male because you're older and uglier.
Yep, I'm down with it.
It'll
And
be
plus,
a
I don't have to wear a
wild
dress,
job,
so I'm cool with that.
it'll be-
So yeah, yeah.
we're going to get papers.
Yeah,
Written
we'll have
out.
it written down. We're
We're
not going to
gonna-
use the app. We ain't stupid. We're not doing that. Be like, I don't know.
I bet you they won't have updated the app.
They'll PDF it straight
I
away.
think
They'll
they'll
PDF
PDF
it. They'll always PDF it because that's the important thing because it works. Can't mess with a PDF.
Does that change as soon as we leave Europe?
What?
Central European time. Does that change?
Does it change?
Does it
time?
just become British time? Seriously.
So I don't recognise that time.
What are these words? Why can't you people speak
What?
the Queen's English?
We'll have the Skinner.
What's that mean?
The Skinner. We'll have the Skinner. The truth. We'll know.
The skinny?
Yeah, that's just what it is, isn't it? One of them things. It's what people say.
Not in the civilised parts of the country.
Probably not.
You northern
But we
mum-
ain't from
You're
there.
down
We're
in the
from
mines,
Luga
breathing in the coal dust.
But
We're not. I know we're not. We're not. Of course,
Yeah.
it depends where you are. Clone 1205. You could be a faceless person in the Antarctic.
We don't
You
know.
might be on Antarctic Central Time.
Yep, we don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, right, yeah. I think that's it for this week.
I think it's done.
I think we've had a good one.
We just got to do the.
You're the
shopkeeping.
QVC dude.
So, I'm back. I would like you to go to the Weekend Warlords Facebook page, our main Facebook page, and hit follow. Follow us as a store, and from there you will see links to all our games, all our different groups, everything we do in store. We do loads of different gaming stuff in store, don't we? Not just X-Wing, although we love X-Wing very much. We also love every other game, and we do loads of it. So if you like that page, you'll see all our stuff. Go to www.weekendwarlords.co.uk and buy loads of gaming stuff from us. We sell it. We sell all sorts of cool gaming stuff. So go on there. We update it daily. There's new stuff. We try to keep the stock levels live, but they're pretty much live. Very rarely you'll get an email that says I ain't got that because I might have lost it. Then what else? I want you to go to Weekend Warlords Facebook page for X-Wing. Sign up to that. Chat with all us. There's like 700 people in there now. Something stupid like that.
Yeah.
It's wicked. Come and chat.
Weekend Warlord shop.
I've done that one. Join us.
Remember, the shop bit's important, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not just for us, and I'm talking about us, but you guys, retail's really struggling in this country in the past 12 months. It's been the worst financial time in 10 years. If you guys are not getting out there and supporting your retail stores, and I know they might be £1 or £2 more expensive than Amazon or the big uns, you are going to see them vanish in the next few years. So if you still want to keep your communities going, you still want somewhere to come and play games, do the right thing and support the local bricks and mortar establishments.
Yeah.
It's really important.
You need to be visiting your bricks and mortar stores and going and paying to play and turning up at tournaments and buying tickets and pre-ordering stock. It helps us all massively, and it gives the future of the gaming world. So it's, we need places to play. We need people to play with. This is what we want. So we don't want to go anywhere. So please support us and support friendly local gaming stores. It means the world, doesn't it?
Some great links just popped up there.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nick.
Mr. Bond. Click these links. Nick's the man. It will send you to all our cool shop, our Facebook groups. Look, I want you to go to, if you're watching us on Twitch, hit subscribe with a Twitch Prime subscription, which is free with Amazon, as I've said 1,000 times. Then go over to YouTube and hit subscribe on there. I like it when you subscribe on both, because the more subscribers we get, the more views we get, and the more it helps and more people see us, which is a bonus. Get it out there.
Yep.
Get it out there.
Rasta and Ash Painting Patreon contributes to this. Go and check out the page anyway, and check out the dials.
Check out the beautiful repaints.
More dials are coming. Those of you that ordered painted dials, they were all dispatched today, bar one or two of you. Ulfric, yours is coming at the end of the week. Please message me with your address. Also, stay tuned, because Wave 2 of my dials is coming in the next 2 weeks, and Wave 2.5 probably about a week after that.
Yeah.
So you've got a big load of characters coming.
Some
so stay
real
tuned
beauties on
if
the
you
way.
like bespoke artwork. That's it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you very much. Although,
If you're a top 5...
Oh
There
yeah.
we go. So
Yeah, and
this
do you know
is
what?
it.
That's what I clicked over, and I was like
he
that.
was on it. And so we're going to the top 5 that are getting a car.
Right, there was 6 of you
They were
in the
fighting
bidding war.
over it. Yeah, and it's
6
gone
of
quite
you,
well.
and it went mad
Yeah.
at one moment. So, in first place.
Well, we're going to start from the bottom up. In 5th.
No, well, let's beaten in 6th.
Yeah.
It's Jack Wamper.
Unlucky Jack.
Love you, bro. Unlucky, brother. With 172 cheers.
So in 5th place, Richie C640. I'm guessing that's our Rich Cancel, isn't it?
Yeah,
500
must be.
cheers.
500
Richie's
cheers.
also done a 4-month subscription as well. Just
Oh,
That's it.
man.
Oh,
Thank you, dude.
You get big smooches when you come in.
Thank you, Ginger Wookie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ulfric.
Love-
I'll bring them for you in February then.
We love you guys. And in 4th place, X-Wing Tavern Wars.
With 700 cheers. Thank you very,
Awesome.
very much.
In 3rd place, it's Mighty Nick Bond.
Hey!
1,000 cheers.
We will save those for you at the store, my brother.
Yeah.
In
2nd.
second place is
Hawkshead.
1,100. Hawkshead was having none.
yeah.
He was having none of being knocked out of the leaderboard.
And Hawkshead also signed up to our subscription
I
today.
believe so, yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you so
bro.
much. And the winner, as always, the king of the cheer,
Yeah.
is Ulfric 1066.
Mr.
We will
Charity.
save those for you. Is there anyone there that we're going to need their address to
There
get them
might
their
be,
cards?
yeah.
X-Wing Tavern Wars?
Yeah, guys. So if you are one of those 5 that we've just called out, please send us. And you're not coming to the store to pick them up. Please send us a message, and we will happily.
Oh, don't be silly. We're
I'm in the
happy to
States, give
send
me
them
the
out
cost.
to
No,
you.
do. No, X-Wing Tavern Wars. We'll send it.
Yeah,
to you.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Go on,
Sales
and
at
seeing as
Weekend
you're in the
Warlords,
States, I might find and sneak one
Yeah.
of my special ones in
And so you send us your address to sales@weekendwarlords.co.uk. Email it over. John will pick it up because he's dead clever.
there. He stood there.
True, he stood there. That's why I had to say nice things about him.
Try not to look at him. So when you catch him out the corner of your eye, just little bit comes out. So I've really enjoyed this new time slot.
Yes. So much better. Yeah.
We will see you in 2 weeks. Be prepared for the points change.
We're
Get your
just looking at
questions
that
ready.
planner. That's last year.
That's last year.
We're so crap.
Yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks. Stay streamed for everything. You know all the stuff. We've done all the stuff. Thanks for joining us tonight. You guys make the show.
Yeah. Wicked.
One love. Peace. We're out of here.
See you later.